Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Chivermanos! Before kicking off this edition of We Go to Tops, it is my pleasure to let you know that El Tapatío won the first leg of the great final of Liga Expansión against Atlético Morelia by 2-1 at Estadio Morelos in Morelia, Michoacán. Two golazos by Juan Jesus Brigido Chen in the first half, two left-footed zambombazos from the outside of the box has given a 2-1 advantage for El Rebaño Tapatío, who is playing the second leg of the great final at Estadio Akron on Saturday night. The team commanded by Gerardo Espinosa is 90 minutes away from winning the title of the second division of Mexican football. El Tapatío is 90 minutes away from becoming champions of Liga Expansión. Stay with us to find out who are El Rebaño Sagrado's top scorers in El Clásico de México. On the fifth place with 6 goals each, we have Luis Reyes, Ángel Vázquez, and Omar Bravo. Luis Reyes played for El Guadalajara during the decade of the 1930s and 1940s. Ángel Vázquez, also known as El Chato Vázquez, played for Chivas during the late 1940s and 1950s and was part of El Guadalajara's first league title in the 1956-1957 season. After helping Chivas win its first league title, Vázquez played for one more year for El Rebaño before retiring in 1958. Third but not least, of course, Omar Bravo scored 6 goals against Las Águilas. One of the most remembered goals took place in the first leg of the semifinal of Apertura 2006 when El Guadalajara defeated América by 2-0 at Estadio Jalisco, moved on to the final, and won the 11th league championship after defeating Toluca in the final. We find another triple tie on the fourth place, as tied with 7 goals against América, we have Pablo González, Francisco Jara, and Javier Valdivia. We start off with Pablo González, as he played in the early days. González played for El Guadalajara during the 1940s and was the first Chivas player to score a goal during the professional era, which kicked off in 1943. That goal was against Atlante on October 1943. Francisco Jara also scored 7 goals against América. He was one of the main strikers of El Guadalajara during the era of El Campeonísimo and won 5 league titles with Chivas during the 1960s. Third but not least, we have Javier El Cabo Valdivia. He followed a similar career path as Francisco Jara, as he also won 5 league titles with Chivas during the era of El Campeonísimo in the 1960s. No more triple ties from now on. The third all-time top scorer for El Rebaño in El Clásico de México is Víctor Rangel, also known as El Tanque. Rangel scored 8 goals against Las Águilas. He played for Chivas between 1976 and 1982 and represented Mexico in the 1978 World Cup held in Argentina. The second place goes for Maximiano Prieto, who scored 9 goals in El Clásico de México. Max Prieto was a well-rounded athlete as he practiced football and basketball until the football professional era arrived in 1943 and dedicated himself to professional football. He defended the red and white during the 1940s and 50s and stands as the club's 7th all-time top scorer with 89 goals, 9 of them against América. And on the first place, the one and only Salvador Chava Reyes, who is not only El Guadalajara's all-time top scorer against América with 14 goals, but also the all-time top scorer of El Clásico de México overall. Yo no soy Chiva de corazón, yo soy Chiva de nacimiento is one of the most famous phrases of Don Salvador Reyes. Don Salvador played for the red and white between 1953 and 1967 and was a key component of El Guadalajara's first 7 league titles during the era of El Campeonísimo. Salvador Reyes is El Rebaño's second all-time top scorer with 122 goals, only behind Omar Bravo. This has been a new edition of We Go to Tops, and I hope you've enjoyed reviewing El Rebaño's all-time top scorers in El Clásico de México, and let's hope to score some more in this upcoming semi-final of Clausura 2023. My name is Alfredo Rodríguez, and as always, arriba las Chivas.